Hi folks. So over the past year or so, I find myself doing a lot more hobby stuff, so electronics and computer things. And kind of as a result of that growth, I found my current lab setup a bit inadequate, especially in terms of storage and available space, horizontal space. So I'd have multiple projects going, as I like to do, and every time I'd want to switch projects, I'd have to go digging through random areas of the thing. I'd like be storing stuff in this little gap inside monitors, and really wasn't ideal and took a lot of the fun out of working on these projects. So I decided one day to just split everything out, make a bunch of different stations for different tasks, and go from there. So I went to IKEA, bought everything they had, which by everything they had, maybe you mean a couple tables, a couple racks, and some random little doodads. But anyway, so I got all that stuff, put it together, and figured I'd share it with you all, just for fun, and maybe you can get some ideas as well. So let's get right on it. So over here I've got where my lab used to be, with the racks. Those are moved. I've just got computer stuff here. Kind of an incongruous little mouse pad, but my old mouse pad, I decided not to stop using it because it's kind of old. So this is the one that I had laying around, so it works. I got this new light here, pretty handy. So that's pretty normal stuff. I got a side table there temporarily to hold stuff. Oh, almost forgot about this guy. There we go. Gotta have this thing. Who knows what it's doing to the computer internals, but yeah, actually, you know what? Let's be safe. Anyways, over here I've got my assembly station here. So I've got my soldering iron here, all that stuff, fan to blow all the soldering fumes away, work light, under cabinet lighting attached here, so makes quite a big difference. PCB creation stuff, hot air rework, various chemicals and things. Here I've got some storage. I've yet to decide exactly what to use this for. I'm thinking for the bigger ones can be used for projects in kind of in progress. More PCB etchant solutions, and this one looks a bit cooler. Spare soldering iron, more storage, little Mac Mini up there. This is the main, I suppose, debug station, or playing around station. I've got my breadboard here. I've got the same under cabinet lights. I've got a PC sitting here. It's actually not fully together yet, but that will be the screen. I'll show you the keyboard for it in a second. I forgot it downstairs actually. Tool storage here. All components. I need to resort these components into this thing because it's all very full in here. I've got my power supply, oscilloscope, signal generator. I really like this. This thing is supposed to be, I think it was a wire organizer, marketed as a wire organizer. Also maybe a towel rack, I forget. But anyways, IKEA has this, and it's perfect for just putting all your wires and things. But yeah, still need to drill a few holes and attach this thing. And some miscellaneous storage down there. So that's my new lab. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, and to get myself off of my lazy butt and, well, onto my less lazy butt, I've got this exercise bike with a convenient wire just waiting to be chewed up in the spokes for that light. I'll have to figure something out. It doesn't quite reach. So as far as input to this little workstation computer is concerned, I initially thought of using this cool little glowing keyboard just because it's quite small. It fits nicely on the bench here. But then I got to thinking, well, my initial purpose of putting this here instead of going with a laptop or something like that is to just take up very minimal room on the bench. And if I use this keyboard, I'd need a mouse as well, and I have to figure out a place to stow them or something like that. So this guy can go away. What I found in my junk pile is this. kind of like half a laptop. It's actually meant to be a standalone unit. It has a USB cord, but trackpad, buttons, fairly good sized keys. Takes up a bit more room on my bench, but it avoids the need for a mouse, you know, to get tangled up in all your cords here. And when you're done, I hacked a magnet on the back with my trusty glue gun there. When you're done, you just stick it there. Oh, there we go. I'll still have to work out the kinks in this. I'll have to use a bigger... come on, stay there. Yes. I've got a whole selection of hard drive magnets. I think I'm going to use this much more modern one. That one up there is from a hard drive circa 1980 something or other, from an old Mac of some kind. Anyways, so if I decide to keep this, obviously I'm going to use a bit of a stronger glue, like this epoxy. But the proof of concept is there. Very convenient. Now, my Ultimaker has not been naughty, so I didn't put it in the corner for that. Well, it has been naughty. Very temperamental, but anyways, not really sure where to put it. I was thinking initially that I'd stack a couple of those side tables here and just, you know, have it there. But right now I'm thinking of putting it actually, so there's this whole ridiculously unorganized section, you know, of random parts and things. I was thinking of clearing out this area and just putting that in right in there. The only issue is that I'm going to have to find a way to extend the USB connectors enough to my main box there, or I might even put a Raspberry Pi or something in there with it, or even just an old crappy laptop. I'd do the slicing on my main machine, you know, the processor intensive stuff, and just do the printing on this one. So maybe, you know, one of the stacks of old, mostly dead laptops, like for instance this Pentium 2, I might just use this one as my printing machine. Is this the one without... oh, this one's without the screen border. It could still work. Anyways, I've rambled on enough. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time. Oh, and next up I have to replace that piece of junk up there. It's barely providing any light. I mean, look how lame this is. I mean, even the combination of the under cabinet and work light there make a huge difference. Watch. There. And this thing, one light bulb in there, heck of a difference. So I've got over here, ignore the mess, this is all stuff that needs to be resorted out. Oh, and also I got an inverter microwave driver that I'm going to convert into a high voltage power supply, but that's for another time. I got one of these track lights, you know, that kind, and that will work nicely up there. It's going to run all along that and illuminate kind of everything. Cool. All in for real this time.